.com. With that, let me give you all the information where you can listen to us. Well, you can download Leica Radio app as well from your iOS and from the...
Across London on 1458 AM and DAB, smart speaker, mobile app and LeicaRadio.com.
This is Leica Radio.
From the Sky News Centre at 9, clashes between supporters of two Indonesian football teams in East Java have left at least 174 people dead. The fights prompted riot police to fire tear gas, which caused a stampede among panicked fans. The White House says Joe Biden will travel to Florida on Wednesday after one of the most powerful hurricanes to ever hit the US. Dozens of people have died after Ian struck the Sunshine State as well as the Carolinas and Cuba. The Prime Minister is trying to reassure both the public and her Tory colleagues that her plans for economic growth will work. Liz Truss is going to set out why her financial proposals will help improve conditions at the Conservative Party conference, which begins in Birmingham today. Many have criticised the mini-budget, which saw tax cuts for the wealthiest in society. Jake Berry is the Conservative Party chairman.
If you have increasing bills, you have two choices. You can either cut the bills, cut your usage, or you can increase the amount of money you have coming into the household. That is exactly what this government is trying to do.
Russian troops have pulled out of the city of Lyman in eastern Ukraine, which was annexed by President Putin on Friday. The Kremlin says they were being surrounded by Ukrainian forces. Over 50,000 people are expected to take part in the London Marathon later this hour. It's thought to be the largest event of its kind ever staged anywhere in the world. Professor Rob Duncombe from the Royal Marsden Hospital NHS Trust will be there dressed up for the race.
It is the best marathon in the whole world. I'm hoping to break the world record for running a marathon as a tree. Currently it's 4 hours, 5 minutes and 6 seconds, so I am looking to beat that.
And Arsenal will finish the weekend at the top of the Premier League table after beating North London rivals Tottenham 3-1. There were also wins for Chelsea, Newcastle and Everton. Champions Celtic are at the top of the Scottish Premiership after beating Motherwell 2-1. That's the latest. I'm Kat Suave.
At Tesco Mobile, bag the incredible iPhone 13 with 5G for super fast downloads and high quality streaming. Plus 12 gigs of data so you can share every memory. All for just $31.99 a month with club card prices, saving you a massive £234. Now that's a tasty deal. This is Supermarket Mobile. To switch, pop in store or search Tesco Mobile. Every little helps.
Ends 3rd of October was $38.49, saving £6.50 a month. Club card 36-month credit and rolling monthly used agreements required. Subject to status and availability. Fair use policy applies. 5G subject to coverage. Charges and terms at tescomobile.com/terms.
Leica Radio and Leica Gold. Winner at the Signature Awards 2022 for Community Excellence. Thank you. Leica Radio Weather is brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com or call 0207 580 5000.
Today's weather: heavy rain showers and light winds. In London and surrounding areas, top temperature 16 centigrade. Sunset is at 6:37 p.m.
Weather was brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com.
Leica Radio.
Leica Radio Weather was brought to you by TravelUp.com. Our lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com or call 0207 580 5000.
Leica Radio.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica London.
Leica Radio.
Good morning and welcome to the 130th edition of Talking Points on Leica Radio with me, Keith Vaz. Thank you for joining us today, Sunday the 2nd of October 2022, the first Sunday of the month. Today is Gandhi Jayanti, the birth anniversary of one of the greatest leaders who has ever graced our planet, freedom fighter and philosopher and Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi. Celebrated also as the International Day of Non-Violence following the UN resolution in 2007. The ideals of Gandhi are more relevant than ever today in the tumultuous times that we are living in. As we commemorate the 153rd birthday anniversary of this leader, it is worth revisiting his principles of peace, truth, harmony, and the path of non-violence, which he led his great nation and indeed the world. A very happy birthday also to Jaspia Kaur, Rena Beaker and Finn McConnell, who celebrated their birthdays this week. In other news, for those of you celebrating Navratri, I hope you are having a great time. I was out doing a bit of Rasan Garba this week in Leicester. The sheer energy of some of the participants was awesome. On the programme today, my first special guest is Alka Talwa, a relationship coach who is assisting individuals improving their emotional well-being through meditation techniques. A certified, wait for it, neuro-linguistic program practitioner. Alka Talwa has a rich experience of working on hospitality, apparel export and retail industries. She's currently raising awareness for the elderly through her campaign, Elders They Matter. From Loughborough, we'll be heading to Northolt in northwest London to talk to the directors of Exotic Drinks Limited, Shiny Radia and her partner, Ricky Radia. During the pandemic, they started importing Jan Pan liqueur, a refreshing and unique delicacy intertwined with southeastern culture for over 4,000 years. We'll be discussing their journey in the cocktail industry and this innovation in creating an entirely new exotic drink. For our final guest on the programme, we're heading to Leicester and talking to Samir Bingard, an independent financial advisor but a passionate musician who recently participated in a live singing competition. We've all loved singing karaoke, but he plucked up the courage and entered a competition, and he won. We'll be hearing from Samir on his experience about why he decided, finally, to break into the big time. But first, let's hear some music.
रब रूठे या जग ये छूटे जहाँ रूठे या ज़हन ये छूटे यार मेरे एतबार मेरे पर तुझ संग लगी लगी ना छूटे तुझ संग 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 लगी मांग लिया है सब कुछ मैंने मांग लिया है जब तुझको प्यार वफा का काशी काबा मान लिया है अब तुझको ये भी पता है सच तू ही है लोग हैं सारे बस झूठे यार मेरे एतबार मेरे पर तुझ संग लगी ना छूटे तुझ संग लगी ना छूटे तुझ संग लगी ना छूटे तुझ संग लगी खाक बना दे अब तू चाहे पाक बना दे चाहे तू उफ ना करूँगा भूले से भी अब मैं हवाले तेरे हूँ हो ईद सा होगा वो पल जब तू प्यार से मेरा सब लूटे यार मेरे एतबार मेरे पर तुझ संग लगी ना संग लगी लगी ना छूटे तुझ संग लगी
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I hope you enjoyed the music. My special guest on the programme is a strong believer in positive thinking. She's into assisting individuals with their emotional wellness through her meditation technique. As a relationship coach, she considers herself a partner in the journey of her clients as they navigate the complexities of relationships and their impact on their well-being using various NLP techniques. Alka grew up in Kolkata and is an alumnus of Loreto College, Kolkata, and XLRI Jamshedpur, the oldest business management school in India. She is a certified neuro-linguistic programming practitioner and a relationship and meditation coach. Prior to setting up her own enterprise in the field of executive search, she worked in the hospitality industry and with local councils in Delhi, finding solutions to health and hygiene issues in these areas, and was the co-founder of the NGO I Am a Proud Indian. She's now working towards creating community impact through global awareness for elderly people, entitled Elders They Matter. Let's go over to Loughborough in the East Midlands and talk to Alka Talwar. Good morning, Alka.
Good morning, Keith. Wishing you and your amazing listeners a bright, beautiful morning. Thank you so much for having me, Keith. It's really a privilege to be on my favorite radio station, Leica Radio.
Wonderful.
And to be interviewed by you.
Wonderful. I know the station manager will be very pleased with that free advert for Leica. Alka, I'm very interested in your belief in positive thinking. What exactly is behind this belief? Do you think that we are all too negative in our lives?
Yes, I do, Keith. I think we are surrounded by a lot of negativity, a lot of fear, a lot of toxicity, because I think it's all due to commercialization and the media showing us how we should be, rather than who we are. So we are always striving to be something that is, shown to us. It's sold to us. And I think that's one of the reasons why we are always, in a space of fear, in a space of insecurity that am I not good enough if I am not living the way the media projects or the picture perfect life. And I think that's very important for us, therefore, hence, to have positivity in our lives, to surround ourselves with positive people so we're able to live our authentic self.
Alka Talwar, you navigate the complexities of relationships using what's called neuro-linguistic programming. I've never heard of this. What exactly is neuro-linguistic programming?
So, Keith, relationships and communication are the two basic main pillars of our lives, and at the same time, very fragile and complicated. So, NLP or neuro-linguistic programming they are essentially a variety of techniques that help us understand ourselves better, remap our thinking, re-establish the way we view ourselves and how we perceive the world at large. So as a result of which we are able to achieve our goals.
There is an old saying by the Jesuits, who are one of the groups in the Catholic Church, which said, if give me a child at 7, I will teach them religion and I'll have them for the rest of their lives. In terms of positivity and neuro-linguistic programming, is there an age where even you will give up and say, this person's reached the age of 42, I can't change them, or they've reached 65, my age, I can't change them? Is there kind of cut-off age, or can you do this for anybody?
No, Keith, no, not at all. I think there is no age. Age is just in the mind. There is no age where we can reset our mind map, to be honest, because I think life journey is all about learning. We are evolving, we are learning as we grow. There is no time frame. NLP is applicable to all, essentially.
So what you're telling us is that no age matters. You can actually redesignate, remap people through neuro-linguistic programming. Is that right?
Yes, that's right, Keith. That is. We are able to rework on our mind at any given age. There is no physical age limit to it.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to Alka Talwar, a strong believer in positive thinking, but also someone who is involved in global awareness campaigns. When she comes back after the break, I'm going to talk to her about some of those campaigns. Join us shortly.
Leica Radio. Try Caratino Better Ghee, the healthier, low-cost, cholesterol-free butter ghee alternative. Caratino Better Ghee. Available at Tesco, Asda, Morrison's and local grocery stores.
The one thing COVID did give us, digital transformation. If you're serious about digital growth and would like a tactical approach to your digital marketing, then remember the name Hearty Hanks. With over 20 years experience and a proven track record, we have the talent and know-how to deliver online success. Hearty Hanks, experts in consultancy, branding, design, e-commerce, search and social. Call Hearty Hanks today on 020 8827 1600 or visit hhdigital.uk. Hearty Hanks, your partners for digital success.
Wow! Atla स्वादिष्ट मठिया ने घुघरा सो घरे बनाव्या? No, I got them from Shayona. तो आ मिठाई अने फरसाण पण शायोनानी हसे. Very tasty.
This festive season, get all you need. Gugra, farsan or your huge variety of mouth-watering mithai from Shayona. At Sri Swaminarayan Mandir, Neasden, Pinner Road, Harrow, Ealing Road and Preston Road, Wembley, Broughton, Milton Keynes and Dunstable, Luton, or buy online from shayonauk.com.
Bollywood's iconic film, A Disco Dancer, comes alive on stage.
I am a disco dancer.
Take yourself back to the disco era of the 80s with live singing, retro costumes, elaborate dance sequences and English dialogues. November 16th to the 20th at Sadler's Wells Theatre, London. Book your tickets now at sadlerswells.com. Exclusive radio partner, Leica Radio and Leica Gold.
सब जरूरतों में साथ निभाएं जैसे
सेटको माइक्रोवेव फूड कंटेनर्स
हर मौके पर काम ये आए घर घर खुशियां लाए
जहां जिंदगी वहां सेटको माइक्रोवेव फूड कंटेनर्स
Anuj Chopra Foundation proudly presents from Indian TV's musical talent shows two sensational singers Nachiket Lele and Priyanshi Srivastav live in concert accompanied by Bollywood band. Don't miss out on this one night only event Sunday 13th of November at the Queen's Theatre in Romford. For box office call 01708 443 333 or visit queens-theatre.co.uk. Tickets £40. The show starts at 6 p.m.
The first time you made Kashmiri pulao and gave Ma a surprise. Remember the look in her eyes? That's why we do it. After years when you tried that Hyderabadi chicken biryani and it reminded you of Nani, that's why we do it. When you come back home after a long day, craving chawal dal with desi ghee, to see your face light up with glee, that's why we do it.
Elevate your feasts with Tilda this festive season.
The personalities that matter with Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. We are in Loughborough talking to Alka Talwar, a strong believer of positive thinking, behind one of the most interesting campaigns on global awareness for elderly people. Alka, you started an important global awareness campaign called #EldersTheyMatter. Who exactly are you addressing this campaign to?
Keith, this is a very simple awareness campaign which intends to sensitize people from all walks of life, especially our Asian community, who've been used to living together in joint family setups. But, however, there is a lot of domestic oppression and parental alienation that impacts their well-being, and we need to talk about all of that apart from the other challenges that they face. So it's just to talk about all of this and raise the awareness to a higher level.
How do you go about achieving the objectives to your campaign? Obviously, you've got the traditional website and other things of that kind. What else is there that you can do to get people involved in your campaign? How can the listeners of Leica Radio be involved?
So the idea is, if they get involved with us and they can reach out to us, we are looking at forming a community, a support group, essentially. And the more we reach out to people via this medium of Leica Radio, the more we are able to spread awareness, because Leica Radio has a huge audience. And I think this is the best medium to actually reach out to those and give a voice to the voiceless, and so they can reach out to us.
The NGO that you were involved in India, which dealt with health and hygiene issues, was called I Am a Proud Indian. What do you mean by that?
Keith, there's a story behind that. Actually, I was visiting Singapore and I noticed that they had a sense of pride in keeping the city clean. And I felt that was something that we lacked there back in India. We would just dirty the streets as if it belongs to somebody else and someone else has to clean it up rather than taking ownership of it. And I thought if this would be really apt to say that I'm proud of my own country and therefore I should take ownership rather than just pass it on to the government only. That's where it came from.
Well, Alka Talwar, we've been very proud to get today. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We are fully supportive of your campaign here at Leica Radio, not just for the listeners of Leica Gold, but for all the listeners of Leica Radio. And we wish you the best in achieving what you want to do. Respecting our elders is an extremely important thing to do. We're always cuddling our little children, of course, little babies. We cuddle them away. We cuddle our pets, but we don't cuddle our elders enough. So if there are any grandparents listening or any grandchildren listening, go and give your grandparents a cuddle. That's one of the objectives of Alka Talwar. Alka, we always ask our special guests to choose a song that means something to them and to dedicate it to someone special. Which song would you like to choose and whom would you like to dedicate it to?
Thank you so much, first of all, Keith, for having me on your amazing show. It's such a privilege, and thank you for passing such a beautiful message, especially since 1st October is the International Elders Day, and I would like to take this opportunity to dedicate this number to all the elders out there. It's called Aane Wala Pal, Jaane Wala Hai. It's in this movie Golmaal, which was screened in 1979 and sung by Kishore Kumar. The lyrics are by Gulzar. It's actually a reminder to tell us how every moment is so precious and every moment is passing by, and let's just sprinkle happiness as we go along life.
You are absolutely right. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great Sunday.
My privilege, Keith, and thank you so much to you and Leica Radio. Thank you so much.
Let's hear Alka Talwar's song.
एक बार वक्त से लम्हा गिरा कहीं एक बार वक्त से लम्हा गिरा कहीं वहाँ दास्तां मिली लम्हा कहीं नहीं थोड़ा सा हंसा के थोड़ा सा रुला के पल ये भी जाने वाला है आने वाला पल जाने वाला है हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो पल जो ये जाने वाला है आने वाला पल जाने वाला है आने वाला पल जाने वाला है
Leica Radio. Flight updates are brought to you by TravelUp.com. Flights, hotels, and holidays.
Let's go for a flight update. All flights are as scheduled, but please check with your flight operators before heading to the airport.
Flight updates were brought to you by TravelUp.com. Lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com. Call 0207 580 5000. Flight updates were brought to you by TravelUp.com. Lowest prices are guaranteed only when you book directly through TravelUp.com. Call 0207 580 5000.
Leica Radio.
Traffic and travel.
I'm Michael Page. The London Marathon takes place today, so there are closures in east, southeast and central London. Because of those closures to the southeast of Lewisham, it's very busy on the A20 both ways approaching the Burnt Ash Road Lee Road junction, and nearby there are delays both ways on the South Circular approaching the Baring Road junction where there are still works taking place. Heading out of town at Chiswick, it's still looking busy approaching the Sutton Court Road junction because of the ongoing works, and further west the Heathrow Spur is still looking very busy into the airport. It's back to the main carriageway at junction 4. Although train services are back up and running now following yesterday's industrial action, disruption is likely throughout the morning, and on the tubes the Piccadilly line still isn't running between Acton Town and Heathrow Airport because of engineering work. And that's the latest traffic and travel.
It's Lidl's pick of the week, so get saving with 12 fresh deals. Like baby leaf and herb salad, just 59p. And fresh figs, 99p. Hoisin mini ribs are only $3.99. Or catch our rainbow trout with Mediterranean butter and herbs at $4.99. Now that's big on quality and always Lidl on price. Subject to availability, selected stores, excludes NI.
This is Leica Radio.
Mom, have you bought some of those delicious noodles? You mean Coca, the king of noodles? Coca means delicious. Variety of flavors available in Coca Packet, Coca Cup and Coca Bowl noodles. Suitable for vegetarians and halal approved. The king of noodles, Coca noodles, packets, cups and bowls, now available everywhere in the UK.
Hasu World now provides flight tickets to all the destinations as well as fit-to-fly RT-PCR tests. Visit hasuworld.com or call 0300 124 6500 for exclusive flight rates at all protected.
Grace Entertainment presents the Rewind Tour, featuring 90s superstar singers Kumar Sanu,
चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरियां चली
Alka Yagnik and Udit Narayan. 28th of October, Utility Arena, Birmingham. 29th of October, First Direct Arena, Leeds. And 30th of October, The Over Arena, Wembley. Tickets available from Ticket Factory, Ticketmaster, AXS and Videorama. Powered by Dairy Valley, exclusive radio partner, Leica Radio and Leica Gold.
Leica Productions and Madras Talkies bring you an epic historical drama, PS1. The story of India's biggest empire. One throne, many stories and many emotions.
तलवार मैं केवल चोल साम्राज्य के लिए उठा सकता हूँ.
Starring Vikram, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Jayam Ravi and many more. In cinemas on September the 30th. In Tamil, Hindi, Telugu, Kannada and Malayalam.
Bollywood's iconic film Disco Dancer comes alive on stage.
I am a disco dancer.
Take yourself back to the disco era of the 80s with live singing, retro costumes, elaborate dance sequences and English dialogues. November 16th to the 20th at Sadler's Wells Theatre, London. Book your tickets now at sadlerswells.com. Exclusive radio partner, Leica Radio and Leica Gold.
15 साल से बिग बॉस ने सबका गेम देखा. इस बार बिग बॉस अपना गेम दिखाएंगे. क्योंकि इस बार बिग बॉस खुद खेलेंगे.
Are you ready to watch the biggest season of Big Boss yet? With Salman Khan in the house himself, Big Boss starts Saturday the 1st of October at 9:30 p.m. only on Colours TV, Sky 706, Virgin 826, BT TV 396 and Yup TV.
जीमिन की मुखवास है अनोखे और खास.
समधन जी, बारातियों को हमारा खाना तो पसंद आया ना?
समधी जी, खाना तो अच्छा ही था, लेकिन उसके बाद आपने जो मुखवास परोसे, वाह जी वाह.
ये सब तो जैमिन के मुखवास हैं. ठंडा मीठा पान, हिंगोली, अनारदाना गोली, मीठा आंवला, पाचक, अदरक, पुदीना वटी, सब मेरी बेटी की चॉइस है.
मेरा बेटा भी तो आपकी बेटी की ही चॉइस है ना. जैमिन के अचार, जैमिन के पापड़, जैमिन के मुखवास.
Jay's Entertainment पेश करे छे अपना टाइम आएगा, a गुजराती laughter roller coaster starring Feroz Bhagat, Apra Mehta, Kinjal Bhatt, Prithvi Pancholi and many others at Hatchend High School, Harrow, HA3 6NR. Saturday 29th of October from 7 p.m. Tickets માટે આજે ફોન કરો મેહુલ પટેલને on 07812 201 171 या अनीसाने on 07958 555 647. Tickets are £20 per person. First come, first seat basis. Kanke, apna time aega.
Listen to Leica Radio as we bring to you a whole hour of Navratri hits every day at 7 p.m. Sponsored by Tilda.
Elevate your plate with the greatest grains and finest flavours. Tilda.
Star Tours, one of the leading European tour operators with a multi-award winning service including food and hospitality. Visit startours.co.uk or call 0208 900 2323. Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. Over the last 2 years of the pandemic, not much new has come out. It's true, we've had some new vaccines, but I'm going to tell you about a new and exciting drink, a cocktail, a mixed alcohol cocktail that brings together Pan and alcoholic beverages to create a most exotic combination of spirits. Wow. I'm saying all this as a non-drinker. My next guests on the program are Shahini Radia and her partner, Ricky Radia, directors at Exotics Drinks Limited. Shahini graduated in Information Systems from Brunel University and works as an IT infrastructure analyst for various companies, including Lint. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Shahini and Ricky decided to create and exclusively import Jan Pan liqueur. Enjoying Pan is a tradition dating back 4,000 years, or in Leicester, 5,000 years. It's a unique taste and aroma, tantalizing and exciting to the senses. Steeped in tradition, offering Pan is symbolic of love, respect, friendship and hospitality. Let's go over to Northolt in North London and talk to Shahini and Ricky Radia. Good morning, Shahini and Ricky.
Good morning, Keith.
Shahini, when you were at Brunel University, did you drink a lot of liqueurs?
Oh, to be honest, Keith, no. I was very much into my studying and my books. I wasn't into the party scene or bars or anything like that.
Well, so this is quite a departure from you. I thought most people at universities had alcohol for the first time, really enjoyed it and carried on drinking. I mean, actually, that's where I had my that's where I had my first drink at university, and then I never drank again. And I'm not, you know, I've been teetotal since. Did you enjoy doing IT stuff?
Yes, I absolutely loved it. Working in IT was a very challenging yet amazing experience for me, to keep up to date with technology and making sure everything was running smoothly to maintain business continuity from a technical point of view. And a huge part of my IT role included supporting the sales force, making sure that they worked smart as well as hard.
Now, when did your interest in liqueurs and exotic drinks begin? Was it when you met Ricky, or was it before that?
It actually really started when I met Ricky, because Ricky used to import Italian wines when we were dating. That was what he used to do in those days.
So he got you interested in liqueurs and exotic drinks?
Correct.
Well, we're going to explore a little bit more about the origins of Jaan Pan when we come back after the break. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to Shahini and Ricky Radia, the directors of exotic drinks. After the break, we're going to be talking about this, the latest addition to the bars of the United Kingdom. Join us after the break.
ਛੜੱਪੇ ਟਿੰਗ ਲੱਗ ਲੱਗ ਛੱਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਜਾਰਜ ਕਲੂਨੀ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਜਲ ਬਾਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਚੱਪੇ ਚੱਪੇ ਮਾਰ ਛੜੱਪੇ ਟਿੰਗ ਲੱਗ ਲੱਗ ਛੱਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਜਾਰਜ ਕਲੂਨੀ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਜਲ ਬਾਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਇਹ ਲੁੱਟ ਗਿਆ ਬਈ ਸੈਕਸੀ ਮਸਲਾ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਪਰ ਖੁਦ ਹੀ ਕਮਲਾ ਉਹ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਕਰੇ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਠੁਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਕਰੇ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਗਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਕਰੇ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਠੁਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਮਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ ਕੁਝ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸੈਕਟਰ 10 में मैंने देखा तैनू कल्ला बैठे बस में फट गई मेरी अखियां दी नस और दिल न रहा मेरे बस में की करा मैं पिंड वापस मैं जाके हुण की करा मैं चंडीगढ़ करे आशिकी
Vaz on Talking Points. Leica.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Leica Radio, talking to my very special guests, Shahini and Ricky Radia, the directors of Exotic Drinks, which produces the latest addition to the bars of the UK, Jaan Pan Liqueur. Shahini, tell me, what made you produce this particular drink? What did you feel when you first tasted it? I'm one of these people who actually visits a lot of departmental stores and has a splurge, a little splash with aftershaves. Did you do the same thing with this drink? Or how did you discover this was the drink for you?
Okay, so what happened was, a couple of years ago, after dinner at my parents', my dad pulls out this bottle and asks us to try the contents. It was delicious. It was just a small bottle gifted to him by his friend, and we wanted more. So I searched on the internet, hoping to purchase some more. Couldn't find anyone selling it. So we decided to partner with the producer of our award-winning Jaan Pan liqueur in Canada and import our own. And all of this started in the pandemic while we were in lockdown. The makers of John have captured the exotic flavors and married it with maple, vanilla, and citrus for an unforgettable taste experience, unlike anything else in this world.
Ricky, you've been very quiet so far in the interview, so I'm going to fire a question at you. Where can people actually buy this drink? I experienced it for the first time. I didn't drink it, as you know, because I don't drink alcohol, but I did watch a lot of people drinking it and getting very, very interested in it, including the mother and father of the Home Secretary and other people at this dinner. Not the Home Secretary herself, of course. And they all enjoyed it greatly. People had a great time drinking it. Where can you buy this amazing exotic drink?
Hi, Keith. This can be purchased via our online partners. There's the Whiskey Exchange, there's Masters of Malt, there's, of course, Amazon, Drinks35. We've also traded up with Cash and Carry, so you can buy it in HD Cash and Carry. In Leicester, you can purchase it at Gala Drinks. And, of course, we do a lot of exhibitions. There's one coming in for Diwali, and everybody can come and have a taste of our liqueur there at the bazaar at Harrow Leisure Centre.
Are you planning to produce any more exotic drinks in the future, Shahini, or is this it? This is your big brand?
Oh, yes, of course. Look out for our John whiskey in 2023. This is a single malt Canadian whiskey, handcrafted and aged in the Pan liqueur barrels. The result is remarkably smooth and balanced with exquisite floral, spicy, and fruity notes.
I particularly like the bottle. I think the way in which the bottle is produced is actually quite classy, because there are some bottles that you just really don't want to drink from, but it's a nice shape, isn't it? Did you have any input into the production of this bottle?
Yes, we did. When we partnered with our partnership in Canada, he did give us a few choices, and we thought it's such an amazing liqueur, why not add an amazing bottle? And it's great as gifts as well. It looks the part. So hence we did go for a bottle that, looks amazing and tastes even better.
Shahani and Ricky Radia, thank you very much for coming on to the programme. Good luck with your exotic drinks. We look forward to receiving them formally, welcoming them to Leicester, which is a city that would very much experience exotic things such as this. But thank you, and the very best of luck for the future. Thank you for joining us on Leica Radio today.
Thank you so much, Keith, and all the listeners of Leica Radio for your time.
Thanks, Keith.
इंतजार की घड़ियां खत्म हुई। HSBC पूरी आन बान और शान के साथ पेश करते हैं लाइका गोल्ड बर्थडे बैश
with entertainment by Naveen Kundra, alongside with singers Narayan PM, Indrani Datta and Ketan Kansara, with music by the Sapphire Band. Meet your favorite Leica Gold presenters and enjoy the lifestyle exhibition with delicious food.
The Blue Room Harrow में 8 अक्टूबर शनिवार को दोपहर 12 से शाम 6 बजे तक।
Get your tickets today via eventbrite.co.uk for £10 plus booking fee, or through Videorama on 0208 907 0116. The event is sponsored by HSBC UK, Blue Room, Tata Tea Gold, Wedding Style, Target AV and Eggless Treasures.
तो आइए और लाइका गोल्ड के शानदार और जानदार जन्मदिन महोत्सव में शामिल हो जाइए।
Navratri with Leica. Sponsored by Tilda and Star Tours.
Come and celebrate Navratri with Star Tours and the Kalani Seva Navratri at Oakington Manor School Sports Hall, HA9 6NF, on Sunday the 2nd of October. Come and play Garba with Alka Shah and your favourite presenters and win prizes on the day.
Visit LeicaRadio.com and LeicaGold.com for full details for Leica at Navratri 2022.
Star Tours. One of the leading European tour operators with a multi-award winning service including food and hospitality. Visit startours.co.uk or call 0208 900 2323.
Leica Mobile is offering extra gigs of data on National Plus bundle. Get 20 GB of data, unlimited UK minutes, unlimited UK text, plus 100 international minutes to call India, Pakistan, USA, Canada, and many more for just £10. EU roaming included. This is a limited time offer, so please visit leicamobile.co.uk to buy yours today. For new customers only. T&Cs apply. Leica Mobile.
On huge public demand, the most romantic evening is back. Kadak Chai presents Ishq Karo, an evening of ghazals by Tausif Akhtar. Sunday 13th November at Hayes Beck Theatre. Tickets from £15. For seat bookings, please visit becktheatre.org.uk or call 07850 742 143. That is 07850 742 143. Media partners Sony TV, radio partners Leica Radio and Leica Gold. Ishq Karo by Tausif Akhtar. Brought to you by Samara Events UK.
Ria wishes you a happy Diwali. Sending money this Diwali to your loved ones in India. For a fast, safe and affordable service, use Ria Money Transfer. Send to any bank account, Paytm mobile wallet or cash at over 115,000 plus locations across India and collect in minutes. Find your nearest Ria agent or store and send today at great rates.
સિદ્ધાર્થ રાંદેરિયાનું સુપરહિટ કોમેડી પ્લે બ્લફ માસ્ટર ગુડ જુબાઈ ગુરુવાર 20મી ઓક્ટોબર ધ રોયલ રીજન્સી ઈસ્ટ હેમ શુક્રવાર 21મી ઓક્ટોબર 27 પાટીદાર સેન્ટર વેમ્બલી શનિવાર 22મી ઓક્ટોબર ઝોરાસ્ટન સેન્ટર રેનર્સ લેન હેરો રવિવાર 23મી ઓક્ટોબર ડેવનફોર્ટ હોલ લેસ્ટર સેલિબ્રેટ યોર દિવાળી ઇન સ્ટાઇલ આજે જ ટિકિટ બુક કરાવો કોલ વિડિયોરામા ઓન 0208 907 0116 રાડિયાસ કેશ એન્ડ કેરી કિસ્મત પાન
देखो नजर उठा के सट को ये छा गया है खाने को रखे ताजा हर दिल को भा गया है देखो तो जिंदगी भी लहरा के जा रही है सटकों के साथ खुशियां नजदीक आ रही है सटकों मिला तो हर पल एहसास पा गया
जहाँ जिंदगी वहाँ Satco microwave food containers.
Haldiram wishes you a very happy Diwali and brings you the most loved Indian sweets which are freshly made in UK. Now order your favorite Haldiram products online only on haldiramuk.com. Also available at your local Asian store at super special prices.
Star Tours, UK's leading European tour operator with a multi-award-winning service including Indian food. Visit startours.co.uk or call 0208 900 2323. Book now to get 10% off all 2023 tours. Schengen visa services offered.
Navratri with Leica. Sponsored by Tilda and Star Tours.
Come and celebrate Navratri with Tilda Rice and the Kalani Seva Navratri at Oakington Manor School Sports Hall, Wembley, HA9 6NF on Sunday the 2nd of October. Come and play Garba with Olga Shah and your favourite presenters and win prizes on the day.
Visit LeicaRadio.com and LeicaGold.com for full details for Leica at Navratri 2022.
Tilda, elevate your plate with the greatest grains and finest flavours. Tilda.
The personalities that matter with Keith Vaz on Talking Points.
Leica Radio.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. The X Factor. Have you got talent? Did you always dream of being a famous singer? Are you shy? Are you brave? Are you ready to sing in public? My final guest on the program is Samir Bingard, who was born and brought up in East Africa in Tanzania. He moved to the United Kingdom in 2003. He's an independent financial advisor by profession, but music has been his passion since childhood, his best companion in every situation in his life. It keeps him who he is, alive, active, and passionate. And at the age of 50, he decided to take part in a live singing competition. Mums and dads, prepare yourself. Here is our new poster boy for those who are over 21 and wish to enter these competitions. Let's go to Leicester and talk to the winner of the competition that took place in where else? the Jungle Club in Leicester. Good morning and congratulations, Samir Bingard.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Were you surprised when you won the competition? And I should ask you, who suggested that you take part in the first place?
Basically, I was nominated as being one of the contestants in the competition. I believe we do have karaoke nights at Jungle Club every Sunday, and people prefer my performance. I think they like it. So I think everybody nominate me to take part, and that gave me a big encouragement. And this type of opportunity doesn't come very easy. So I really appreciate Mr. Vijay from Jungle Club, who took this effort with his team to put all this to come together.
It's marvellous, isn't it, to have these competitions, because many of us are karaoke devotees. My favourite song, which I sing almost without a script, is I Will Survive, originally sung by Gloria Gaynor. Which is your favourite song?
I'm a very big fan of Kishore Kumar and Kumar Sanu. I love all their songs. So basically, I don't have one particular song. I have thousands.
But there must be one, surely, that you think, oh my gosh, it comes on the radio or you hear it sung live and you want to just jump off your chair at the Jungle Club and participate with them. Just
yes,
one.
Of course, yes.
Give me one.
I can give you a few lines. I can dedicate this to...
First of all, what's it called?
It's called Jab Kisi Ki Taraf Nazar Jhukne Lage.
And now I know you said that you got a bit of a sore throat, but I think the listeners of Like a Radio would like to hear you. Give us a few lines of this song.
Yeah, of course. I would like to dedicate this to a dear friend, Mr. Vijay. Because of him, I've got a little bit of recognition today. So this is for you, Vijay Bhai. Jab kisi ki taraf dil झुकने लगे बात आकर जुबां तक रुकने लगे आंखों आंखों में इकरार होने लगे बोल दो अगर तुम्हें प्यार होने लगे होने लगे जब किसी की तरफ दिल झुकने लगे बात आकर जुबां तक रुकने लगे आंखों आंखों में इकरार होने लगे बोल दो अगर तुम्हें प्यार होने लगे Thank you.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Now tell me, what's next for you? You've won the competition. You're the most famous singer in the Jungle Club and probably in Leicester as well. Engelbert Humperdinck, of course, being your predecessor. Tell me, what's next for you? Will you stop being a financial advisor and become a professional singer?
I wish that happens, as singing has always been one of my biggest passion. I can sing anywhere, anytime, I can face thousands of people in the audience and sing with all my heart. But at the end of the day, as a career, I don't think there's too much scope of singing, and you cannot depend on that as to give you bread and butter. So my career will be my career, my passion will be my passion.
Wonderful. Well, we are so delighted that you joined us. Samir, congratulations on winning and the best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much. I wish to say thank you very much for having me on this program. This would never have been possible without the support of Jungle Club. And my request to everyone, if you all want to have a wonderful family time, visit Jungle Club. And I give all my best wishes to all the listeners of Lycra Radio. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Samir Bingard, thank you. Have a great Sunday.
Thank you.
मलमल वाला कुर्ता रंग फिरोजी था उस पर कातिल एक बटन था चांदी का दो नैनों का वो हमला फंस गया भोला कटियमला मरता क्या ना करता
हो चल छोटे
Let's go बिल्लो मैं झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नॉटी नॉटी बिल्लो कल रात अकेली सोईना सोईना नॉटी नॉटी बिल्लो मैं झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नॉटी नॉटी बिल्लो कल रात अकेली सोईना जी सोईना उसके कंधे पे जो दिल है वो तो चिटका मेरा दिल है वो बाजी खेल गई लूट गई मार गई मर जानी
हाँ जी हाँ रात अंधेरे आ गया था चला मार गया आंखें सुर में वाली
ओ खसमन का मर जा गुड़ खाओ बिस कर कर्मा वाली है
कुछ ना मैं बोली थी मैं भी तो भोली थी हाय क्या करती
Let's go दिलों में झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों कल रात अकेली सोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों में झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों कल रात अकेली
Sick. Sick.
आजा फिर से दोहरा जरा पूरे पिंड के आगे बनता गबरू बड़ा चा तेरे जैसे देखे बड़े मैं हूँ लाखों में एक नहीं बन जाऊंगी पहचान तेरी जरा कदर तू करना था मेरी तू है शेर तो मैं सवा शेर ये समझा दूं न रहना तू धोखे में यूं जा तू पटे मुंह
नौटी नौटी दिलों में झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों कल रात अकेली सोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों में झूठ बोले या कोई ना जी कोई ना नौटी नौटी दिलों कल रात अकेली सोई ना जी सोई ना
Sick.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Leica Radio.
That's it for this week. Thank you for listening to Talking Points with me, Keith Vaz. My thanks to our guests on the show, Alka Talwar, Shahini and Ricky Radia, and Samir Bingard. His voice is still ringing in my ears. Special thanks to my researcher Jemit, producer Rupi, and my editor Adam. As it's Navratri season, we're going to end today's program by listening to Nagda Sang Dol, which has had over 170 million views on YouTube. Please stay tuned to Leica Radio, Britain's greatest Asian radio station. This has been Talking Points on Leica Radio with Keith Vaz, broadcasting from London. Have a great Sunday.
अब चल आजा रे थर 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 हाँ कांपे थर थर हाँ डर डर जी से डर अब ना